Greetings Multiverse, we're here with the news that Henry Cavill has officially left the role of Superman in, yeah, I'm pointing to both pictures of him right now, in the DCEU Worlds of DC from now on. And I just wanted to come in and rant a bit just about how much of a mess the DC Universe is in right now in film. We've already had Ben Affleck basically bowing out of the Batman role, which was almost sort of expected, but now they've let Henry Cavill get away. I am furious. I think that's probably the best term. I don't know if I look it, but I'm sort of struggling internally to sort of bring my words completely out how upset I am with this decision and the fact that Warner Brothers let Henry Cavill go. He is a fantastic Superman. He hasn't been allowed to be a full, proper Superman yet. He was still building to it. That's the whole point. But we're not getting that. Supergirl is moving ahead, and it sounds like Warner Brothers are basically looking to sort of almost replace Superman, the most popular, well, at least certainly the most recognisable superhero on the planet, with Supergirl, which is exactly what's happening in the TV shows, and I do not mind it happening in the CW shows because that is not the movies. Movies need Superman. I mean, if Justice League's failure, and more specifically Justice League's marketing, had one huge critical problem that caused people's perception of it to go down, was the fact that Superman was left out of all the marketing because he was supposed to be dead. Ugh. Okay, it had other problems, but that was certainly a big one. You cannot have a Justice League without Superman. You cannot have a big DC team-up movie without Superman. Imagine if Iron Man had been left out of the first Avengers movie. That would just been unheard of, or Captain America. What is going on? How did they let Henry Cavill get away? A Hollywood Reporter is reporting that talks broke down between Warner Brothers and Henry Cavill regarding a cameo in Shazam, and apparently that's not going to happen now. There was going to be a Superman cameo in Shazam, and now we're not getting that, thanks to this. I mean, a cameo! That talks broke down over a cameo? Fine, I don't mind it not happening. You can reuse old footage, you can have him on a TV screen or something like that. But instead they're shifting focus to Supergirl, which is a big mistake. I'm quite happy for there to be a Supergirl movie. She cannot be the Superman of the DC Universe. In fact, they're now saying, oh, you have to wait a few years and do a Superman movie with a new actor. No, you don't. Just fund Man of Steel 2. Make it a proper Superman movie. Put some effort into it. I know we all kind of want to see a new Gods movie, but I would rather see Man of Steel 2. In fact, if you name almost all the DC movies in production, I would put Man of Steel 2 ahead of most of them. Save possibly perhaps the Batman and Green Lantern Corps. Yes, I want to see Shazam. Yes, I want to see Aquaman. Yes, I see Wonder Woman 2. They're already happening. They're already coming out. They're already probably going to be very great. I mean, I want to see the Flash movie. I want to see Green Lantern Corps. And I want to see the Batman. Then I want Man of Steel 2. I do not want the Joker. I do not want Birds of Prey. I do not want the Harley Quinn movie. I do not want, sorry about this, Ray Fisher, a Cyborg movie. Happy to get them. I will be excited about all of them. Don't get me wrong, but I want Man of Steel 2 first. I want a Superman movie, a proper Superman movie where he goes after Brainiac or something. Something really exciting where they can show Superman in his prime doing Superman stuff. We haven't really had that so far. Man of Steel was him learning to be a hero. Batman vs Superman was very much a joint effort, and Justice League, he was dead for most of it. I mean, I'm the biggest supporter of Worlds of DC, the DCEU, that you will find. Honestly, I do not believe it needs rebooting. I do not believe that it needs massive course corrections. You just need to make good movies out of it and be confident, be sort of proud in what you're accomplishing, and actually just try to make good movies out of it and then tie it all together. I don't mind there being sort of movies outside the DCEU as long as it carries on, but now Henry Cavill's ducked out and Ben Affleck is ducked out. We've lost both Batman and Superman from the DC universe. Ah! That's my thoughts, folks. Ah! I don't like doing rants. I do not like doing rants against things I am supportive of. I want Worlds of DC and the DCEU, whatever you want to call it, to be a success. And I'm happy to support it all the way. But if Warner Brothers aren't supporting it, if they're flailing about and losing their major actors, then I don't know what I as a consumer can do. Eh? I mean, what can we do if the people in charge of the universe don't know what to do with it to such a degree that they let Superman go? And Batman. Superman and Batman have exited the DCEU. So now we're going to have other actors playing those roles in possibly outside of the DCEU. And so now we're back to the stage where we just have Wonder Woman, Aquaman and Flash in this universe, and we're making other characters. I want a Supergirl movie. I want Man of Steel 2 with Henry Cavill in the role first, and I'm not going to get that. Ever. We are no longer getting Man of Steel 2. We'll get another Superman movie at some point, but Henry Cavill won't be in the role and it won't be continuing on very probably. It'll be its own thing. Maybe it's part of the Supergirl universe or whatever, I don't know. Whatever's going on is not involving Henry Cavill. That's the bottom line. Henry Cavill is no longer Superman thanks to Warner Brothers. I'm looking forward to him as The Witcher. I almost did a video about how much I really am excited about seeing The Witcher. I wanted him as Superman more. I love him as Superman. And I'm never ever, we are never ever going to see Henry Cavill as Superman ever again. Justice League will be his legacy, his last gasp as Superman. Is that fair? To anyone? No. That's my rant, folks. What do you think? Are you outraged about this news? Do you not like Henry Cavill as Superman? I will understand if you don't, and you're probably ecstatic about this. Do you hate the fact that now basically the Superman part of the Worlds of DC is going to be reset? What are your thoughts? Leave a comment below. I'm interested to find out what everyone thinks about this news. Of course, subscribe to DC Comics Gamer for more rants about the Worlds of DC, the DC Universe, Rocksteady's Superman game. I'm doing a lot of rants recently, aren't I? I'm sorry about that. I don't want to. I'm a huge DC fan. When stupid things like this happen, I'm going to rant about it. Subscribe for more. I will have positive stuff too. I'm going to be playing LEGO DC Supervillains this month sometime before release, and hopefully I'll have it recorded. At the very least, I'll give you my thoughts. But thanks for watching, folks. Multiverse Rant out.